everyone. I am going to do a walkthrough of the journal I made for my son and his fiance's wedding. And I'm sorry I did not capture everything that I finished in my process for doing a couple of things. And the reason being is I just started running out of time, and a lot of it, and I'm sure you all feel the same thing if you make these types of journals, that there are things sometimes you go, oh, I should use this, oh, I should use that. And I came back and I did a couple of those kinds of things during that time, which I wouldn't have captured it. So, anyway, enjoy. I'm going to show you the walkthrough and what I've completely finished. I believe the last time when I was working on it, I was finishing, I glued up the lace and I hadn't quite, did I quite decide what I was going to, if I glued this down or not. But anyway, I did. I glued the frame and the picture of them on the front cover. The paper behind it is totally, it's like, it's from a book, and the book has a lot of wedding things, it's like a dictionary of certain words. I don't even remember where I got it from. But another thing, you know, I was saving for a special journal someday. I found a bar. I don't know what this bar was from. Maybe a hair clip. Had something on the back of it. I snipped off the back and I glued it on there. It's got lots of fun little rhinestones on it. This is a sticker that was on the envelope. It's not glued on. It's just hanging out in there for right now. I haven't decided if I'm gonna leave it there. The let me tell you about this is a corset binding. And I did have to take all of this apart. Thank God I didn't have it all glued down right away, because the seam binding itself was just too light. It didn't meld right with the journal cover or the journal itself. So I took it all off, and I restained the seam binding a little bit darker, and I like how this looks much, much better. And I have fun stuff that I'll go through, hanging off the lace on the signature pages, and then the back has, you know, some heart lace, this beautiful lavender colored, like purple lace. It all just went really nice together, and then this is the back of it. Very, very, very pretty. It went well. I did do this off camera. I put together a tassel to hang from it. There are some memorable pieces on here, memorabilia I should say, from other things I did. I used to make necklaces and bracelets and stuff. I did made jewelry, so I had quite a few different beads and things. And like this one, I put together these amethyst Swarovski crystals with some Chex crystals and just loaded them on some nice thread and gave it a little bit extra color. There's buttons, pearls, what else here? Let me pull this off for a second. It does detach if they want to take it off. There's hearts. This was something from, you know, jewelry that somebody gave me that they said, yeah, go ahead, use it for your journaling. I have that. There is, where is it? There's a gold sparkly. There is another piece, right? A couple of, this one is, of course, a little made with love. Yep, made with love. And then this, and there's another part dangling off the journal pages. This was part of a necklace that my grandmother had, my paternal grandmother. And I've attached it with a couple of other beads that I had. And so it has some of the beads have some extra meaning on it. And it doesn't get in the way when I'm turning the pages, but let's go ahead and just leave that off to the side. All right, so the pages are the journal digitals that I use for the pages, and the inside was from an Etsy shop named Artful Papers Co. Artful Papers Co. And it is called, what is this one called? Lavender Wedding. And they're just background images. They are 12 by 12s that I refit them onto 8.5 by 11 inch pages. The front has their wedding, it's their reception invitation. They're having a reception, and this is, she has, I don't know if you can see it, but there's pretty sparkles that Aurelia had put on here, and they look nice. I've just washi taped it in so they can move it if they'd like. And yeah, I love how this vellum page, how I layered it over the top so you could see that the image of the wedding couple in the background. Let's see. There are quite a few. This is mostly blank. Some of the pages are stained. They are stained with a fountain pen ink. It's lavender with shimmer. The shimmer really is hard to see. Sometimes you see it if there's a lot of pooling, but not very much. And I have also, throughout the journal, you're going to see the Tim Holtz Wildflower Thinlit, the one that looks like lavender. I have actually watercolored, I cut them out on watercolor paper and then watercolored them to the color of lavender. And you're going to see those throughout the journal here or there. I've kind of laid them out in places for some nice complimentary, something fun on the pages. All right, this one's really nice and dark. There's just a paper doily, some lace, kind of looks like lace flowers, champagne. This is my first dangle on the pages. It is just a Tim Holtz gem. It's a clear gem, hanging with some of the ribbon that was actually covering the invitation. I used it. I could not find this color. I looked at a couple different places. I could not find it. So, I repurposed it right in her journal for her. The first, this is the center of the page. A couple of things. My son's name was Joseph. I found this in a songbook that I purchased. It's a vintage songbook. And so I put that in the center. There are dangles in the middle. I did not cut the threads. I hung little hearts on them. You'll see something different in a couple of the other ones. And then this one, I left the tag that came with it. My mom used to give us girls these angel pins, or the angel on my shoulder. Some of them have birthstones on them, so it's a little story. With this one, I left it as a lapel pin, stuck it with some seam binding, and put it on this page. And so as a remembrance, that's something from my mom. So that's kind of fun to put on the page. This is after punching out hearts for some of the stuff here in the center, like these. I had a little, like a die stencil. And so I stenciled some hearts on this page for a little fun. This is another one of Tim Holtz's die cuts. It's a really pretty wildflower one. It's all attached. So that one's on there. On the back of that page, looks pretty. Very simple. A lot of writing space. A lot of space for pictures. This is a punch, and it is from Dress My Craft. Just like how that looked. Gave it a little extra, interest. Kind of looks like lace. This is the back of that vellum page from the front. It really looks nice on the back side of that page. The second signature. Has, of course, more blank pages. These are just lace and seam binding toppers. You can move them wherever they want. And then inside this pocket is a little bit pink. Color-wise, it goes with it. There's some of the pages that you're going to see some of the pink on anyway, like in the front, but you'll see a little bit of pink here and there. So I just put a little extra color on it with the... I used Villainous Potion, actually. And then this is a slide, and it has baby's breath in it. I made it up quite a while ago, and I thought, oh, this is the perfect journal to use it in. It's a little hard to see there, but they can move it wherever they want. This is a cat paper clip, and that's because they have a cat. And it's pink, and it went with the pink page. All right, I believe this paper is from Tracy Fox. This backside says mirrored certificate and stuff. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. If it's not, I will change it in the description, or I'll change it when I upload this. Another book page, and this was very cute. Kind of, it is the lavender, kind of goes with it, but you're just courting this young girl. This is the center of the second signature, and I've used some lace. I dyed it purple to match that Villainous Potion, or I think this is actually the ink. It's, yeah, I think it's the ink. But the lace made little hearts in the inside of this. The dangle on this one is an earring I have. I should say earrings I had. I took apart wedding-like with the pearls and the rhinestones, and it's attached with a bulb pin, and it has some just like they are seed beads, but they're a little bit bigger. I believe they're size 6. The other side of the page that we were just looking at has another tab on it, and these pockets do go up, so they could store something that maybe they want to see the bottom of, or backwards. I mean, they don't have to even use the pocket, but that's the back side. There we go. Some more. Just a blurb of fun color. The greens, the yellow. Yellow's really not in there, but it's such a shiny, fun look to add into the journal. I had to use it. It called to me. It is a belly band, so they could stick something behind it if they wanted. And then here's some pretty trim. It's white trim that I've dyed. And this I have to cover up because I forgot about it. This is the envelope that was used when they mailed the invitation to us. So it's I covered the center that had our address on it with an image, and then just put it in the center here so that they could slip some special things in it if they wanted. But what a great way to reuse the envelope. Again, here's another page that used the punch out from Dress My Craft. So it looks like a daisy one. And this is the back page for that second signature. Third signature, this is more lace. It has a heart on it. You see that? It's a heart. I've had this for quite a while. This is the other piece that was my grandmother's, and I've tied it off so it's on here, but I mean, it's like these things were being saved, and it was perfect. The colors match this journal perfectly. Here I did something fun on this little gold piece of fancy paper from, these are from the Art Supply Warehouse. Did some staining, but there's some of the trim, and I did some embroidery on it to kind of make it look a little bit like some lavender. So that was fun. This is just another die cut on Tim Holtz's. And they could put a picture on here. It's not a pocket. This one's not a pocket. It's just images. Another die cut. More up here at the top. Just fun stuff to hang out the top. There's a pocket. Side pocket. Imagery. Here's another. The center fold of it, where I've added a couple of the lace hearts. This has a little, can you see it? Like more things. They were like earrings that somebody gave me. Well, they gave me the earring. This one is from, oh, I can see it, but it was one of those rings. I got an extra one by accident when I was making one of those necklaces that has the lockets in it. And so I found it when I was going through my stuff. Like I said, it just kind of got away from me. I'd find these things. I go, ooh, that's going to look really nice on there. So I have that on that, hanging from that lace page. More blanks. This is still the third signature. This is just some fun. I had to add these. The colors go with it. They are not glued in. They can be easily moved somewhere else in there and decorated with, you know, some of the images or whatever, but it's kind of a fun color match to it, even though it's not lavender. Another pocket. Another dangle off the side. And this is the last signature. Has a pretty paper clip at the top. Again, another lace doily. Just cuts down all that purple, even though it's pretty. It has a blue on the other side. This is from Tracy Fox. I know that for sure. And this is not. This is still part of that kit from the lavender wedding. And we are almost done. Yep, colored papers. These papers are from Astro Brights. It's a special paper. The last image in the center is this one. Again, it's from that vintage songbook that I had. How fitting. I've been holding on to this picture ever since since I got it. I mean, it's so perfect for a wedding album. And there's a couple of hearts hanging from the center of it. I just think it looks so nice. There's pockets on the other side of each of them. And that's about it. Some blank sheets for them. The other side, Tim Holtz. There's another, it just kind of breaks up that color. There's another lace. I think I got it from my sister. And then this is the last page. On the last page, I put something fun. If you look up close, can you see what that is? Yeah, it is a dice. My son plays card games, Magic the Gathering. He plays Dungeons and Dragons, so I thought it was kind of a fun thing to put some of that in there as well. And then this was the last thing in here. I have it just washi tape to the back. Is their it's the save the date card that they sent to us. So I'm not going to open up any more in it because it has some information on it probably that doesn't need to go out. But that is it. In a nutshell, there is nice, fun little journal that's made from the heart for them. I hope they enjoy it and get some use out of it, and don't just put it on the shelf like so many of us like to do with all these little art pieces that are made for us. I appreciate you all watching this. I know a lot of this is done by so many different people, and it seems like the same old, but there are a couple maybe little different ideas that you hadn't seen before, and I hope you found something that inspires you. Anyway, you all have a great day, And I thank you so much for watching. Bye.